to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the supernatural horror film It Chapter 2. Now this is a sequel to the 2017 film based on the Stephen King novel of the same name. Now I wasn't too big of a fan of the original one, you know. I mean, I did like the Tim Curry one from 1990, but Tim Curry played the antagonist known as Pennywise. But I did like the new one, like the new rebooted or remake, you know, from 2017 with Bill Skarsgård in the role of Pennywise. I thought that one was pretty good, but I wasn't like overly saturated with it, like a lot of fans, like the critics and so on, you know, but I thought it was still a pretty decent like horror film, you know. I just felt like it was like all over the place and so on, you know. And you have to find these kids, like they don't find this like killer like clown and so on. So, you know, but I still enjoyed it, you know, and I still haven't read the novel, you know. I never read like Stephen King's like It, you know. Even this sequel, which again is actually directed by Gary Doberman. I mean, Andy Muschietti. I think that's what Andy Muschietti. I know he directed the previous film too as well. And this film is very similar to like the previous film. It feels like it's just all over the place, you know. Now that's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen like the original It from 2017. After the kids defeated Pennywise, they made a pact like to stick together and come back to the town of Derry if he ever shows up again. So this film takes place 27 years after the events of It from 2017, and the kids are now fully grown adults, you know. And suddenly, like Pennywise does like a reawakening, you know, he shows up again, so they all have to come back together, you know, to stop this new threat again. Now the film has like a bunch of flashbacks where you see them as kids and so on, because you see like the same child actors playing them as kids, you know. But then you have like a new group of like an older like audience, you know, with characters like James McAvoy, he's playing like Bill now and so on. I'm not going to really touch on all of them, you know, but Bill Skarsgård, he does return as Pennywise again. But this film, like I said, it feels very similar to like the original one, you know, and it still feels like it's all like just chopped up and like all over the place. It's just something like the pace, it has like some pace issues in my opinion, but I still think it was pretty good, you know. It still had some good scares in it, you know, and so on, and some of the stuff that they did have in it was like awesome and did stand out, you know. This part would be easy, like where you can tell this is easy, like the horror film of the year, basically. Like the scale of it, you know, the things that you get to see and so on, you know. But I thought it was kind of cool seeing that the characters, like they're older, like all actors, you know, the actual older actors do kind of resemble like the child actors, so you kind of can't tell which one that was if you're not really familiar with like the characters' names. You can tell that that was that particular kid from when he was like a kid, but he's like older now, or she's older, you know. So I think that was kind of cool that they kept that. And the film does have some gory and like frightening and scary moments, just like the original It from 2017. They do have like a couple of death scenes, you know. There's a spoiler alert. They kind of roused like the Georgia scene from It, you know, from 2017. They really roused that, which I thought was kind of like shocking, even sad to a certain extent, like the way like Pennywise would just kill, you know. But overall, like I say, I kind of want to give it a C, but I'm going to just give this a B-, and I would definitely recommend it for like fans of like the Stephen King It, like the novel. I guess I haven't read the novel, or if you're a fan of the 2017 film, you know, I would definitely recommend it for that crowd, you know. And I thought Bill Skarsgård, it feels like his role in this film, he was mostly the clown and most of the time, but it's like most of the time you saw like all these different like variations of like different monsters and so on, you know, everything. But he was like there and doing his thing and so on, you know. But anyway, I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.